In the heart of Rome, hidden beneath centuries of stone and shadow, lies a secret that the world was never meant to see. A document so powerful, so forbidden, that even the most curious minds have been denied access. Today, on Gears of History, we uncover the story of the Vatican document they were never meant to read. In these ancient walls, where history and mystery intertwine, the Vatican's secret archives stand as a fortress of knowledge. For centuries, these archives have protected documents that could rewrite our understanding of the past. Scholars, historians, and curious minds alike have sought entry, but very few have succeeded. Among these countless manuscripts, one document has been shrouded in mystery, feared for its revelations, and carefully hidden from the eyes of the world. Chapter 1. The Vatican Secret Archives. The Vatican Secret Archives, despite their ominous reputation, are not merely a vault of dark conspiracies and forbidden truths. The term secret comes from the Latin secretum, meaning private, reflecting their original purpose as the personal archive of the Pope. For centuries, these archives have safeguarded the administrative memory of the Holy See, preserving papal correspondence, official decrees, diplomatic exchanges, and records that shaped the religious and political history of Europe. Far from being fictional, the archives are a structured, meticulously maintained repository of historical continuity. Within this vast collection lie documents of immense historical value: treaties between states, records of inquisitions, theological disputes, and correspondence with kings, emperors, and influential thinkers. Some materials illuminate pivotal moments such as the Reformation, medieval power struggles, and the Church's role in global affairs. However, not all documents are freely accessible. Certain sections remain restricted due to their sensitive nature, fueling speculation and intrigue among historians and researchers. It is within this atmosphere of secrecy that legends like the documentum inauditum emerge. Whispered about but never publicly displayed, the document is said to contain revelations too controversial or destabilizing for open release. Whether fact, exaggeration, or myth, its rumored existence reinforces the mystique of the archives. The Vatican's secret archives thus stand as a symbol of humanity's enduring tension between recorded truth and hidden knowledge, inviting curiosity while guarding their deepest secrets. Chapter 2. The Mystery of the Documentum Inauditum. The Documentum Inauditum, translated as the unheard document, is rumored to contain knowledge so disruptive that the Vatican allegedly classified it beyond public access. According to speculation, this document was deemed too dangerous not because it was false, but because of what it might reveal. There is no official acknowledgement of its existence, yet scattered references from historians, archivists, and researchers suggest that something extraordinary may lie buried within the Vatican's restricted collections. These fragmentary accounts speak of a record that challenges conventional historical narratives and questions long-accepted versions of the past. The document is said to describe lost civilizations that predate known history, advanced technologies that were deliberately suppressed, and alternative timelines of major historical events. Some claims suggest it includes first-hand testimonies of occurrences erased from official records, possibly to protect institutional authority or prevent social upheaval. According to legend, the Documentum Inauditum exposes manipulations by powerful religious figures, detailing how knowledge was selectively preserved or destroyed to maintain control over belief systems and societal structures. If such a document exists, its implications would be profound. It could force historians to reevaluate established truths, challenge the role of institutions in shaping historical memory, and alter humanity's understanding of progress and power. Whether fact or myth, the Documentum Inauditum endures as a symbol of forbidden knowledge, representing the uneasy boundary between recorded history and the truths that may never be fully revealed. Chapter 3. Origins of the Forbidden Document. Historians trace the origins of the document to the 15th century, an era marked by profound transformation and tension. The Renaissance was reshaping Europe, reviving classical knowledge and encouraging new thinking in art, science, and philosophy. While this intellectual awakening led to remarkable progress, it also unsettled religious authorities who feared the erosion of established doctrine and institutional control. As new ideas spread, the Church sought to regulate information carefully, determining which knowledge could be shared and which posed a threat to spiritual and political stability. According to scholarly speculation, the document was compiled by anonymous scribes working under strict secrecy. These individuals are believed to have recorded observations, testimonies, and discoveries deemed too controversial or destabilizing for public circulation. Their work was meticulous, suggesting an awareness of the importance and potential danger of the knowledge being preserved. Rather than destroying such material, it was allegedly concealed, protected from misuse, while ensuring it was not entirely lost to time. The document was reportedly stored deep within the Vatican's labyrinthine vaults, where access was limited to only the highest authorities. Its existence was never openly acknowledged, surviving instead through whispered references, marginal notes, and cryptic citations found in other manuscripts. These indirect traces have fueled centuries of speculation, leading historians to question how much of the past remains hidden. Whether entirely real or partially mythologized, the document represents the enduring struggle between knowledge and control, and the lengths institutions may go to preserve power during times of radical change. Chapter 4. Secrets Suppressed by Power. The content of the document allegedly spans accounts of lost civilizations, advanced technologies, and forgotten sciences that challenge conventional historical timelines. Researchers who claim indirect knowledge of its contents suggest it describes sophisticated devices, precise astronomical observations, and engineering techniques that appear far ahead of their supposed era. These include detailed mechanisms, structural methods, and scientific principles that should not have existed according to accepted historical development. Such revelations imply that human progress may not have followed a simple, linear path, but rather one marked by rises, suppressions, and deliberate erasures. According to speculation, these innovations were deemed too disruptive, threatening established authority and belief systems. By controlling access to knowledge, the Church was able to maintain not only spiritual dominance but intellectual influence as well, shaping how societies understood the world and their place within it. Information that could have accelerated technological or scientific advancement was instead confined to restricted archives, altering history through omission rather than action. The document is said to reveal how selective preservation of knowledge influenced political power, education, and cultural development across centuries. If true, this suggests that humanity's understanding of science and history represents only a fragment of what was once known. What might have transformed civilizations instead remained hidden, quietly shaping events from the shadows and leaving modern scholars to question how much of our past has been intentionally left unheard. Chapter 5. Eyewitness Accounts and Historian Clues. One notable account comes from a 19th-century historian who reportedly gained limited access to a restricted section of the Vatican Archives under strict supervision. In his private diary, he described encountering references to intricate mechanical devices, advanced scientific principles, and historical events that appeared to have been deliberately erased from official records. Though his notes were deliberately vague, likely out of fear of reprisal or censorship, they hinted at discoveries that seemed centuries ahead of their time. He spoke of mechanisms capable of precise measurement, astronomical calculations exceeding known contemporary methods, and engineering concepts that should not have existed within the accepted historical framework. The historian never published these observations, choosing instead to record them in coded language meant only for himself. After his death, fragments of his diary surfaced, sparking intense debate among later scholars. Critics dismiss the account as exaggeration or imagination, while others argue that the consistency of his descriptions suggests genuine exposure to extraordinary material. These cryptic references have fueled enduring speculation about what knowledge may have been intentionally concealed to preserve institutional authority. The possibility that transformative discoveries were withheld raises unsettling questions about how history is constructed and who controls its narrative. Whether factual or partially mythologized, the historian's account reinforces the enduring mystery surrounding the archives and deepens suspicion that humanity's understanding of its past may be incomplete, shaped not only by what was recorded, but by what was deliberately kept hidden from the world. Chapter 6. Theories about hidden knowledge. Speculation about the document is widespread, extending far beyond traditional historical debate and into realms that blur the line between scholarship and imagination. Some theorists claim it contains evidence of extraterrestrial contact, pointing to unexplained symbols, anomalous descriptions, and peculiar imagery found in medieval manuscripts and religious artworks. These elements, they argue, depict beings, machines, or celestial events that cannot be easily explained within the scientific understanding of their time. Others propose that the document preserves records of lost technological advancements, including devices or methods far more sophisticated than anything officially attributed to the medieval world. A separate line of speculation suggests the text holds prophetic insights, forecasting major historical upheavals, scientific breakthroughs, or societal transformations through coded language and symbolic narratives. Some researchers believe these messages remain undeciphered, hidden behind layers of allegory, encryption, or intentional misdirection designed to protect the knowledge from misuse. Despite the absence of verifiable proof, such theories continue to circulate, sustained by fragmentary references and the long-standing secrecy surrounding the archives. The mystery itself has become a powerful force, drawing historians, conspiracy researchers, and curious minds alike toward the Vatican in search of answers. Whether grounded in reality or shaped by centuries of rumor, the speculation keeps the legend alive, reinforcing the idea that history may conceal truths still waiting to be uncovered. Chapter 7. Political and theological implications. The document is believed to address the extent of the Church's influence over political affairs across centuries, potentially revealing a level of strategic involvement that goes far beyond spiritual guidance. It is said to contain records of covert operations, secret alliances with rulers, and carefully orchestrated interventions in matters of state, suggesting that the Vatican may have acted as a silent yet decisive global power broker, influencing events from behind the scenes while maintaining an outwardly religious and moral authority. If such claims are accurate, the implications are staggering, revealing a network of decision-making and manipulation that shaped borders, leadership successions, and international relations in ways that traditional historical accounts fail to capture. Beyond politics, the theological implications of the document are equally significant. Some accounts suggest it preserves alternative interpretations of biblical events, chronicles of heretical movements, and information that directly contradicts canonical teachings. These insights, if genuine, would demonstrate the Church's deliberate efforts to preserve doctrinal orthodoxy by suppressing knowledge deemed dangerous to established belief systems. The careful control and concealment of such material would have ensured continuity of faith and social order, while simultaneously keeping transformative or destabilizing knowledge hidden from public awareness. The convergence of political and theological secrecy implied in the document continues to fuel speculation, attracting historians, scholars, and researchers intrigued by the possibility that humanity's understanding of both history and religion may be incomplete, shaped as much by what has been hidden as by what has been revealed. Chapter 8. Attempts to access the document. Throughout history, countless scholars, researchers, and historians have sought access to the documentum inauditum, driven by curiosity, ambition, or the pursuit of forbidden knowledge. Many of these individuals were outright denied entry, their requests rejected without explanation or justification, leaving them frustrated and mystified. Others reportedly gained only fleeting glimpses of the document, sometimes glimpsing a few pages or fragments, only to have their notes, sketches, and observations heavily censored or destroyed shortly afterward. Accounts of threats, warnings, and persistent obstacles abound, ranging from subtle intimidation to more direct forms of coercion, creating a pervasive climate of fear and uncertainty around its study. Even indirect references to the document in personal diaries, marginalia, or correspondence often disappear over time, reinforcing the sense that its contents are deliberately obscured. This extraordinary secrecy only intensifies the mystique surrounding the inauditum, suggesting that it is far more than a mere historical record. Some speculate that it may contain knowledge capable of reshaping understanding in fields as diverse as science, history, theology, and politics. Others believe it holds insights into events or technologies deliberately hidden from public view. Whether fact, legend, or a mixture of both, the document continues to captivate the imagination of those who seek it, symbolizing humanity's enduring fascination with hidden truths and the lengths to which powerful institutions may go to control access to knowledge. Chapter 9. Preservation and Secrecy Measures. The Vatican guards its secrets with meticulous care, employing layers of security, environmental controls, and strict regulations to preserve its invaluable collections while restricting access to only a select few. The archives themselves are carefully climate-controlled, with precise temperature and humidity settings designed to protect centuries-old manuscripts, parchments, and delicate inks from deterioration over time. Security measures are comprehensive. Entry is tightly monitored, and visitors are subject to rigorous screening before being permitted inside. Cameras, recording devices, and unauthorized electronic equipment are strictly prohibited, while even traditional note-taking is closely observed and sometimes reviewed to ensure that no sensitive information is copied or removed. Scholars and researchers granted permission to study documents must adhere to stringent guidelines, including limited time, supervised handling, and restrictions on what may be consulted at any given moment. Every procedure reflects an awareness not only of the fragility of these historical treasures, but also of the potentially sensitive content they may contain, from official papal correspondence to highly restricted or rumored forbidden documents, such as the Documentum Inauditum. These measures ensure that manuscripts survive for centuries, protected from natural decay, mishandling, or intentional disclosure. The result is a carefully controlled environment in which knowledge is preserved yet largely inaccessible, leaving the vast majority of the world reliant on selective summaries, secondary accounts, or speculation. The secrecy and careful curation together reinforce the aura of mystery surrounding the Vatican Archives, ensuring that their contents remain largely hidden, fascinating, and enigmatic to all but a privileged few. Chapter 10. What the document could reveal. If revealed, the Documentum Inauditum could profoundly alter humanity's understanding of history, science, and theology, reshaping the narratives that have long been accepted as foundational truths. Scholars speculate that it may contain detailed knowledge of lost civilizations, forgotten technologies, and suppressed inventions that never entered the mainstream record, offering insights into innovations that were ahead of their time and potentially transformative for multiple fields of study. The document could challenge long-held beliefs by presenting alternative historical accounts, revealing events, discoveries, or social developments deliberately obscured or erased from public knowledge. Its contents might prompt re-evaluation of scientific principles, inspire new research directions, or illuminate breakthroughs that were previously dismissed or misunderstood. In theology, the document could expose interpretations or doctrinal debates that differ from canonical teachings, raising complex questions about faith, authority, and the evolution of religious thought over centuries. Beyond intellectual implications, the revelation of such knowledge would likely provoke ethical discussions about how it should be used, who has the right to access it, and whether certain information is too powerful or dangerous to disseminate widely. The mere possibility that the document exists, containing information that could challenge the boundaries of what is known and accepted, fuels intrigue, speculation, and debate, ensuring that the legend of the inauditum continues to captivate historians, researchers, and the curious, standing as a symbol of hidden truths that might forever remain just beyond human reach. Chapter 11. Mystery, Myth, and Popular Culture. The documentum inauditum has captured the imagination of storytellers, scholars, and the public alike, inspiring countless novels, documentaries, films, and speculative essays that explore its supposed contents and the aura of secrecy surrounding it. While these portrayals are often highly fictionalized, blending historical fact with myth and legend, they have helped cement the document's reputation as a symbol of forbidden knowledge, a treasure hidden from the world that promises insights beyond ordinary understanding. Writers and filmmakers depict shadowy archivists, secret passages, cryptic codes, and lost technologies, each creative interpretation adding layers to the narrative and reinforcing the sense of mystery. The allure of the inauditum lies not only in what it may contain, whether lost inventions, alternative historical accounts, or esoteric theological writings, but also in the fact that it remains largely inaccessible, hidden behind centuries of institutional secrecy. This tension between knowledge and concealment has fueled speculation and debate, prompting audiences to question what truths may have been deliberately withheld from public view. In popular culture, the document serves as both a plot device and a metaphor for human curiosity, representing the desire to uncover what is forbidden, the thrill of discovery, and the fear of the unknown. Its legend endures precisely because the combination of secrecy, potential revelations, and imaginative retellings keeps it alive in collective consciousness, maintaining its status as one of history's most tantalizing enigmas. Chapter 12. Ethical Considerations and Knowledge Control. The Church's decision to restrict access to the documentum inauditum raises profound ethical questions that extend far beyond the boundaries of religion or institutional authority. Central to these questions is the issue of control. Who has the right to decide what knowledge is preserved, concealed, or shared? And on what basis are these determinations made? By limiting access to certain documents, the Church may have acted to protect its own authority, maintain societal stability, or prevent the misuse of information that could be dangerous or disruptive if widely disseminated. Yet, this same suppression also restricts the broader pursuit of human understanding, preventing scholars, scientists, and historians from fully exploring potentially transformative insights into history, science, technology, or theology. The tension is striking. The preservation of order and security often comes at the cost of transparency, inquiry, and intellectual freedom. The documentum inauditum stands as a powerful symbol of this conflict, representing not only the accumulation of hidden knowledge, but also the moral and philosophical dilemmas inherent in withholding information. Its secrecy forces society to confront questions about responsibility, authority, and the ethics of knowledge management. Should potentially world-altering information remain in the hands of a few? Or does humanity have a right to seek, discover, and understand, even if the consequences are uncertain? In this way, the document embodies the eternal struggle between secrecy and the relentless human desire to pursue truth. Chapter 13. The Document as a Symbol. The documentum inauditum embodies the human desire to seek forbidden knowledge, to uncover secrets hidden by history. It represents the tension between curiosity and caution, power and responsibility, revelation and secrecy. The very inaccessibility of the document makes it more alluring, a reminder that some knowledge is both dangerous and irresistible. The Vatican secret archives continue to guard their mysteries, and the documentum inauditum remains one of history's most tantalizing enigmas. Its secrets, perhaps, are waiting for the right moment to be revealed, or perhaps they are meant to remain hidden forever. Here on Gears of History, we will keep unraveling the stories that history tried to hide. If you're fascinated by the mysteries of the past, subscribe and join us as we turn the gears of history, one secret at a time. Even as centuries pass, the document remains a silent witness to ambition, faith, and curiosity. The pursuit of forbidden knowledge continues to captivate humanity, reminding us that history is not just recorded, it is curated, protected, and sometimes intentionally concealed. The documentum inauditum is a testament to the enduring power of secrets and the endless quest to uncover them.